Well, hello there all you beautiful gamers, and welcome to this video for Starbound, featuring content from the official release of Starbound, version 1.0 something. So, in the previous video, our traveller had found a way to power the ancient gate, as well as farm vegetables and hunt animals in order to stay alive. He also survived an attack from several bandits. So now, with the ancient gate powered up and ready to go, it's time to take a leap of faith and try to get more information on what happened to Earth. And with any luck, he'll be able to fix the engines on his starship. And so the video begins. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll speak to you again at the end.
This is weird. Feels like I'm in space, but I'm not.
Our traveller had arrived at an intergalactic space hub, a place where many different races would meet up to do business or just hang out. And feeling a little overwhelmed by all of the races around him, our traveller skipped any introductions and headed straight for Esther Bright, a retired Grand Protector.
So apparently, there's this old woman, and she used to be a very high-ranking protector at the Protectorate. The computer said that she'll be able to help me. And I really hope that's true, because this place is freaking me out. I wonder what all these weird symbols mean. I don't really understand most of what she said, but it seems like I've got to go exploring for some artifacts. Which is a shame because I can't do anything while the ship's broken, but apparently there's somebody here who knows how to fix the ship.
And so our traveller headed out of the ruins and back towards the space hub in search of a mechanic who could perhaps help fix the spaceship.
So I'm looking for a bald-headed pirate with a ginger beard. He shouldn't be too difficult to find with that description, but he also has a bunch of penguins working for him. Penguins! I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes.
And so after a short conversation with a bald-headed, eye-patch-wearing, ginger-bearded spaceship mechanic, our traveller was told that Arceus crystals were required to fix the FTL drive on his spaceship.
So I just need to go to the Arceus mine and get some of these crystals. In and out should be easy.
The only problem was that the Erkius mine was experiencing extreme difficulties.
That's weird. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Hello? Hello? I'm looking for some crystals. That noise is so annoying. Let me turn that off. Maybe I can use one of these other consoles to call for help.
And though he tried pressing all the buttons available, nobody responded. The whole place seemed to be deserted.
Hello? Is there anybody in here? Hello? I really don't like this. Did everybody leave? Or are they in another place?
Our traveller checked every corridor, every room, even underneath the beds and inside the toilet cubicles, but there were absolutely no signs of life.
This facility seems to be on lockdown, but it looks like I can sneak through these vents. I'm just a little bit worried about what might be on the other side.
It seemed as though the main power circuit had failed, and auxiliary power systems had not yet come back online.
This is really weird. My pickaxe seems to be useless against whatever material this is. If I ever build a house, I want it to be made out of this. There's a switch over there. I wonder what it does. Oh my gosh, what is that? Ow! Leave me alone, you weird pink blob thing. I'm warning you, stay away.
It seemed as though the Erkius mining facility had been overrun with creatures of an unknown origin.
Oh no, there's more coming. I better get the gun out. Otherwise, they're gonna spray me with that hot goo.
And once again, our traveller was fighting for his life.
Take that! And that! Ow! It burns! I really need to find a better suit than this. Something that can withstand whatever it is they're spraying at me. I just don't understand. They've got soft jelly-like bodies, yet they take several hits to get rid of and spray some sort of liquid that burns through my clothes.
Our traveller had definitely seen better days, and it seemed as though the deeper into the mine he went, the more of these strange life forms he ran into, and the more aggressive they were toward him.
I really wish this gun was as powerful as my axe so that I don't have to get close to these weird things, because it's really risky. And I've only got so many spares left. Plus my first aid kits are running out. Is that a human? Hello? Can you see me? I'm friendly. Let me help you.
And so our traveller had finally found some signs of life, and the worker told him that sending out a distress signal had put the whole mine on lockdown, although it was still not clear what had really happened here.
So there's some other workers deeper down? Okay, thank you. I'll go and look for them.
And just as our traveller was running into more and more of these strange creatures, he was also running into more and more workers who had been trapped in specific locations due to the lockdown.
So does anyone know what happened here then?
Our traveller spoke to some of the workers, trying to find out what had happened, but all they knew is that the crystals were not safe and they wanted to get out of there as soon as possible.
Just gonna try and scavenge whatever I can from these crates. I'm sure I can put these supplies to good use. And I'll take whatever I can get at this point. Before I move on, I believe there was a storage room underneath. Maybe there's some first aid kits in there. Or maybe some tasty treats. Ooh, it's a space helmet. I seriously doubt I can go into space with this, but it might be useful against these weird creatures.
After finding an old-fashioned space helmet in the lower room, he equipped it, and then went back upstairs to continue his exploration of the mine.
I'm getting really tired of swinging this axe around now. I hope there's not many more of these creatures to get rid of. I just want to find the Erkius crystals, and then go and get my spaceship fixed so I can be on my way. These crystals must be around here somewhere. And there's a funny smell around here. I wonder if that's because the crystals are nearby. There's another ventilation shaft here. I wonder where it leads to. Oh look, it's a hidden chest. And would you look at that? Another piece of the spacesuit.
And our traveller had found yet another piece of the old-fashioned spacesuits. This time, it was the chest piece, making him look less and less like his former self.
I feel guilty taking this protector uniform off. But there isn't really a protectorate anymore, so does it really matter?
After exploring for quite some time, our traveller stumbled into an area that was being supervised by what he thought was a human. But when he came face to face with the supervisor, he soon realised it was one of those creatures.
So this weird creature's dressed in a supervisor's uniform. That must mean all the other creatures used to be human, and that something in this mind turned them into that strange form. I really do regret disposing of them now, but it was either them or me. And if those are the only two options, I always choose me.
It seemed as though the Arceus crystals were transforming humans into a weird subhuman life form.
Hello, I'm friendly.
After speaking with the remaining workers, our traveller had learned that just a little bit further down, there was a giant Arceus crystal that was transforming humans into this subhuman life form. So, armed with only a few bandages and an incomplete old-fashioned spacesuit, our traveller went to face this giant Arceus crystal, which workers told him could be destroyed with a mining laser, which was situated beneath it.
There you are. Ow! I don't think this crystal likes humans. The workers said all I have to do is turn all the switches on, and that should power up the mining laser for one blast. And hopefully it won't take too many blasts to get rid of this thing. Take that! Oh no, it's bringing more lasers out! Ow!
Despite being burned by the Arceus lasers, our traveller fearlessly stumbled around, determined to put a stop to this giant Arceus crystal once and for all.
Ow! Ah! Oh! Yeah, there's more where that came from. Just need to pull a few more switches.
After 2 blasts worth of running around and jumping everywhere, our traveller was exhausted, but he did not give up, because giving up would mean defeat.
Just a few more seconds and I should be good. And we can finally put a stop to this terror. Are you ready for the end, Mr. Crystal? Here it comes!
And on the 3rd strike, the crystal had shattered, releasing a worker that had been captured previously.
So this is what an Arceus crystal looks like. Only this one isn't as tall as a building and trying to destroy me.
With a freshly mined Arceus crystal in hand, our traveller proceeded to walk back to the outpost.
Wow, who'd have thought that the very thing we needed to fix our spaceship was also going to try and destroy us? We went from 0 to danger in no time at all. But that's done and dusted, so I guess now we can fix the FTL drive and go on some more wild and wacky adventures. I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I did creating it. If you did, then consider giving it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, then give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more videos, then press the subscribe button to receive notifications of all future videos. You've been watching Derek Deagle, also known as Desert Eagle Derek. See you next time.